James is the fourth child of Ed and Catherine Thiele. James was born in 1971 in Baytown, Texas, where he was raised during his early years. He was saved at the age of 7 while a member of Memorial Baptist Church in Baytown, which was pastored at that time by his father, Dr. Ed Thiele. His family moved to New Orleans in 1984. James attended Gaines High School for 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. Although he was only here for a few years, he spread those years around generously among several different schools. He then attended Ben Franklin for his 10th and 11th grade year, and in his 12th grade year he attended McMain, and he also, during all that time, attended NOCA. He graduated in 1989 and went on to attend Belmont in Nashville. In his sophomore year, he became certain of God's call on his life for vocational ministry. Also during his sophomore year, an eventful year, he met Shara, and they began dating. They dated for 3 years and were married in December of 1993. He graduated Belmont in 1993 with a degree in business administration with an emphasis in music business. He moved to Florida, he and Shara moved to Florida in 1994 and were there for about a year while James worked for a Christian radio station. They moved to New Orleans in 1996, and James began his studies at New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary with work toward a Master of Divinity. He became the youth minister here in July of 1996.
So what has James been doing since 1996? Well, he had started school, so he needed to finish school. And in 1999, he finished his degree of the Master's of Arts in Christian Education. And that's when the church moved him from part-time status to full-time status as the Minister of Youth. And what a ride we've had during that time, just really having a ball, enjoying the things that James has been teaching and taking the youth to do. Well, here it is, the winter of 2002, and James is feeling called to follow the Lord's leadership into a different direction for ministry, doing more with his writing, with his speaking, and with his music. And so, James, as you get ready to go, you need to know that the youth at First Baptist are really sad to see you go. However, before you go, James, this is for you.
James Thiele, has it been 6.5 years since first I saw your resume? Hadn't it been fun? We have had a good time, James. I sure have enjoyed working with you. I guess you're the most creative person I've ever worked with. And I'm really grateful. I look over these 6.5 years and think about the things that we did and accomplished together and the journey we've been on. I mean, the whole journey of relocation and getting a positive vote and then getting the design done and all the things that you were part of. You've been a major part of this ministry. And I tell you, I am really going to miss you. But you know, I'm expecting God to use you in a big way. I just think the future is going to be tremendous for you. And you and Shara are launching out on a journey that will be full of God's blessing. I mean, you're stepping out in faith. That's what we're supposed to do, right? And that's what we've been telling folks we have to do. So God is bound to bless this and to give you a marvelous future serving Him and doing kingdom work. So we're praying for you. We're on your team, and we're excited to see what God's going to do with you in the future. and excited to know that we've had a hand in and a part in the work that you have accomplished through these years and into the future. So God bless you, my brother.
Hey James, we love you, and we're gonna miss you. Bye.
Just to remind you of a quote I heard from this wise man. Well, I don't know how wise he was when I got it, but he told it to me as I was about to zip line across the canopy of trees in the Mombacho volcano in Nicaragua. But he told me that it was just my own personal trust fall into the arms of God. Now, just in case you don't remember, if the old age is setting in, that guy was you. And true, at the time, I wasn't sure what you were talking about, but it has given me a new perspective on things. And I just wanted to remind you of it because there are going to be some days where you're going to be like, what have I got myself into? Or, God, what are you doing here? But just to remember that every day is going to be a new trust fall into God's arms. And no matter how high or how low you're falling from, they're always going to be there and they're always going to catch you. James, I love you, man. You're the best.
Hey James, we love you and we're gonna miss you.
James, this felt like a good opportunity for me to tell you how much you meant to me. You've been a mentor to me for a long time, and you taught me a lot of stuff. I know that you know you mean a lot to me, and I love you, and we're all gonna miss you.
We love you, James. We're gonna miss you.
James, I consider myself blessed to have had you as my youth minister for 7 years, the whole time that you were at First Baptist. The only class to have had you for 7 years. You have always been a constant friend to me, open to everything that I've ever had to tell you, and you've always listened. I've had some incredibly fun times in the youth group with you as our youth minister, and I don't think I'll ever be able to forget Cornerstone. James, I hope God blesses you and everything that you've done. Just know that you're one of the most talented people I've ever met, and I feel blessed to have been graced by your presence. Good luck in everything you do.
That you make me spotless and stainless. You make me spotless and stainless. Now I am spotless and
Hey James, I just want to let you know that we're gonna miss you, and you've been a great youth leader over the past years.
James, I really enjoyed meeting you this past year. I guess came in August and met you then when I first came to seminary, and got to be the intern last semester and then also this summer. Thanks for all your help with everything I've done, for getting a job this year and everything, so I really enjoyed that. And hope you have a good time in the ministry, and good luck. We're praying for you.
Hey, thanks, James. It's been a great year and a half working with you, getting to know you. You need to do that thing you've done for Jason, though, the job. I'm still without one. But, no, seriously, I really enjoyed working with you, and I'm really going to miss you a lot. I'm sure you'll probably see me around bugging you every now and then when I have questions for somebody with superior knowledge. So, I love you a lot, man.
We love you, James.
James, I'm gonna miss you, even though you'll still be here, which kind of confuses me, but okay. Thank you so much for everything. I'll miss you so much.
Hey James, I promise I'm going to try my hardest to do this without crying, but I can't make any promises. If you remember, not too long ago, you asked me if 6.5 years ago when I came into this youth group, if I had any idea that I would have come so far. Well, it's my turn to ask you the same thing today. James Thiele, would you ever have thought 15 years ago with your amazing turquoise tie and very cool blow-dried hair that you would have come so far? Alright, I apologize for that, but you've seen enough of my embarrassing moments. I figured I had to be a part of one of yours. Anyway, this is where the no crying comes in. I just want to say thank you for always, shall we say, gently nudging me out of my comfort zone and pushing me to do things that I never, ever, ever wanted to do. Whether it was singing at the top of my lungs on a street corner in Costa Rica in a language that I barely understand, or swinging from a little wire across the rainforest in Nicaragua. You have always pushed me to disregard limits, and you've always taught me to never settle for the norm. And your gentle nudgings have helped me learn how to fly, and I'm eternally grateful for that.
James, I don't know what to say, except that I'm going to miss you a lot. I've only had a chance to work with you for just over a year, but every minute of that time has been great. I've enjoyed seeing your smiling face every morning when you walk by my office and you come in there in the mornings. Even if you've been up half the night working in the studio, doesn't matter. I always get a smile and a good morning. It was a great opportunity for me to get to go with you this summer with the youth choir mission tour. It's great to watch you relate to these students and to see, you know, just how effective you have been with them. But you relate to all the rest of us just as well.
I still think you're out of God's will. Outside of that, I just want you to know that I've met very few people that in a year and a half make the impression on your life that you have on mine. I love your passion for what you do, your passion for your kids, your passion for just love. It's taught me how to approach just different things that I truly believe are right. I thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm really gonna miss you because I was only here for a year and you made me feel really welcome. And so, yeah, you're gonna be missed a lot. Thanks.
Yeah. James, you've taught me a lot, and I've had a lot of fun being in the youth group with you, and I'm gonna miss you.
So James, I'm gonna miss you a lot, and you've been the only youth minister I've ever known, so I don't know what's gonna be like without you, and I hope that God will bring you success with your ministry, and I hope that you and Sharon will have a great life.
Well, James, I want you to know how much that we love you and appreciate you at First Baptist. I've really enjoyed serving with you. I don't know what we'll do after you leave. I don't know who will be telling the jokes, and I don't think anyone appreciates Dr. Crosby's stories about the country, and especially to remind us of that wonderful morning walk you had with him in Gatlinburg. And I think you know what I'm talking about. But we think that you're a wonderful minister, very talented, and we will miss you. And just want God to bless you, and know He will as you start this new ministry.
James, there are a number of things that we're going to miss about you. I'm going to miss your sometimes bald head, and your sometimes shaggy head, and your sometimes bleached head, and most of all, I think I'm going to miss the flip-flops. But I do love you, and I am going to miss you, and I wish the best for you and Shira in whatever you do, especially in Sacranova, whatever that is.
James, just want to say thank you. I mean, you've been like a role model to me for a long time. I just want to thank you for all the years you spent working with us and putting up with us. I know it isn't easy sometimes, and I know sometimes we test our patience. And I want to say thank you for everything you've done for us. And I enjoyed having you as the youth minister, and I just hope you have a lot of success with what you're going on to do now.
James, I know I don't have to say this because this morning I convinced you not to leave. Yeah, remember? So,
see you Sunday.
Yeah, so I'll see you Sunday and the rest of the Sundays that you're staying. Yeah, and we love you, and you know we're going to miss you and everything. Yeah, but we really do love you, and I hope you have good luck and have fun.
Hey, James. I love you so much, man. Thanks so much for everything that you helped me through and did while you were in the youth group. And thanks for being such a good friend.
Darn, how can I get this thing to work? Where is James? 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 Where is he in his office? James? 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 Oh. Just looking for James. He is my knight in shining armor, the one that helps me get by through each day. He's the one that helps me with his computer. Anyway, I guess he's leaving me. What am I to do? Well, he's pretty cool. You're a cool dude, James. Even when I can't find you most of the time. I don't know who's going to be my creativity partner in our brainstorming sessions, but maybe I'll, I know that number, 451-4729. We'll see you. Bye.
James, I want you to know that even after you're gone, this group will stand up with purpose, stand firm with passion, and stand out with purity. I want you to know that this group will be the chosen generation to proclaim God's name across the world. I love you so much, dude.